Happy Wednesday, traders. It's Matt and your boy JC here at Empire Algorithmic Trading, ready to bring you your daily dose of VWAP Vision's stock talk.
It's where the volume weighted average price helps us make sense of this market, Matt. So let's get right to it. Time for my favorite part of the day. Time for a little stock talk.
Woo, woo. All right, Jace, what a beautiful Wednesday we've had up here. Hopefully it's the same for you. Let's dive into it. What happened in the markets today?
It was a down day. The Federal Reserve came out today, didn't raise it or obviously do anything with interest rates. But the news was, and this is what pushed the market down, was the Fed is kind of not thinking they're going to raise or cut rates, excuse me, in September. The market was anticipating a rate cut in September, and of course, when the market doesn't get what it anticipates, everything has to be adjusted price wise. So you had a late sell-off in the S&P 500, just down a little bit, down a little over 1/10 of 1%. The Nasdaq Composite actually eked out a gain. It was kind of all over the place, kind of a doji little session there. Small caps, which are interest rate sensitive, flashed a little sell signal. So we're going to put a little red arrow there, right at the 20-day moving average. Perfect setup for a three and go. We'll see if that works. But a little red arrow there, down about 0.5% on the small caps. And mid cap, similar, not a red zone, is that this one was still above the VWAP, but found support at the 20-day moving average, which is encouraging, but potential little mini red zone for bonds. I'm sorry, for mid caps. And then bonds sold off as you would expect with the news that the Fed was not going to be cutting rates in September. But all in all, a pretty quiet session. I was kind of anticipating a little bit more of action with some of the earnings in the Fed news. But all in all, it was pretty quiet today.
All right. Well, quiet day on the markets. However, I know we're going to have some big movers with earnings in there. So before we get to that section, reminder that this is brought to you by our algorithmic buy and sell signals that you can get access to over on our Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. Get access to those algorithmic daily buy and sell signals, get access to some educational videos, get access to our arrow reviews, and get access to just a cool group of traders that are there for fun. Patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. So, Jace, who moved? Who did what? Let's see what these breakouts are doing.
There were some pretty significant moves. We had some failed breakouts that came to life. FTAI Aviation, this was a failed breakout of ours. Let's see, back in June, it was a pretty good looking start to the breakout. That's a really nice looking look right there. I was in at 128, took a little profits at 134, but then this happened, right? And so ended up getting stopped out at 125, broke all the moving averages, flashed an algo sell signal, continued to sell off, looking pretty good. And then today's earnings announcement, boom, popped it right up. So what we've noticed is earnings moves. They'll either, if the market's not, if the stock isn't good, this move's going to come right back. Otherwise, this momentum can continue. If the momentum continues, the algo will pick it up. We'll hit another buy signal. We'll get right back into FTAI and hopefully ride that momentum. Just app is the only one that is the first one that comes to mind. Broke out and then just went a massive earnings gap and then just went on a nice run after that. So it is possible for them to continue to keep rolling like this. FTAI, just keep an eye on that one. InterDigital, this one is not an earnings move. This one just came to life. I'm not really sure why. There's got to be something related to it. But this was another failed breakout. It was trading. It shook out really hard on this day. Right here, big massive shadow underneath that candle there, and then just shot up a solid 19. Where is that? Yeah, up 10% today. Excuse me. Up a solid 10% today. Nice strong move there. ALAB up a solid. Why my percentages are not showing up on my chart here all of a sudden? Up a solid 8.8%. Huge move from ALAB. Not a failed breakout there this time around. Good look there. HIMS, strong follow through from HIMS as well. It was up a solid 8.7% today. Good breakout for us yesterday. I got in at 60.20. It's always nice seeing a nice strong move like that one day after you buy it. Bloom Energy. This thing is just on a tear. Did a three and go. hit the 3-day, touched that 20-day moving average. It is up. It was at 24.30. Let's see. Up a solid 54% since then. 24.40 was our original buy signal. My buy price was 24.40. I took some profits at 26. Took some profits again closer to 26. Held it through this touch and go. Just took off. Didn't buy on the second round, but looks like I should have. Now, I don't know what to do with this one because their earnings are tomorrow. And usually when you get a nice run up like this, it's usually a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of deal.
Mhm.
But I have such a monster gain in it that I could ride some of that volatility out. So it might just be one of those ride that first initial downgrade, the buy the rumor, sell the news, that initial profit targeting from this massive run. But if the earnings are that good, then it'll just set up again and create another move higher. So
Yep.
I'm kind of contemplating riding it out, but again, it could also go up another 20% tomorrow. So that's I don't know, man. It's what I love about earnings season, but what I hate about earnings season. I'm just thankful I have a 54% gain to just wear that out, right? Ride that, I should say. CECO is making me look like a fool for selling it because that was boring. The thing is not boring. It was up a
Not no
wicked
more.
not no more, right? It was up a wicked 7.8%. Reported earnings yesterday before the bell, rallied up a strong 16% yesterday and followed it up with a 7.8% gain
Wow.
today. Credo technology, this is another big winner. This one is just the stock that will not stop.
Yep.
It has flashed multiple buy signals for us. A couple of three and goes, hit the 10-day, hit the 20-day. It's up. Yeah, about 15% from this buy signal only 3 days
Wow.
ago. And it's at 116 up from 85.59 from this buy signal. I bought it on this 10-day. I was trying a 10-day trade, so I bought it on the 10-day here at 71. The first original buy price was down here in May at 59. Stock's currently at 116. So that is a classic. This is just a classic. Just thing is just rolling.
Yeah.
Getting a little extended, so we'll see if this is kind of a flame out top. Might be getting a little crazy. I'm not sure how the volume is looking. Should pretty good volume. So
Yeah.
you get some of these runs like this, and after a nice, and then they go a little bonkers. It's really close to a blow off top. So we're going to keep an eye on that one. No blow off top for NXT. This one reported earnings went the other way. I'm very disappointed in
Mhm.
that for a couple of reasons. One, failed. I failed myself, Matt. I forgot to set an alert for if the
No.
stock, yeah, for if the stock hit my stop loss. I don't put stops in because market makers will intentionally push a stock down just to snag those open stop orders. So what I like to do is just set an alert on the price. If my price gets alerted, then I make the sale, call it good. I just forgot to do that, so I thought I was good all day. I'm like, oh man, NXT must have avoided the massive sell-off. I get home at the end of the day, I see this at the close, and I'm like, ah, biscuits. So I'm gonna have to get out of that at a significantly larger loss than what I normally anticipate. Pretty disappointed in myself, but it's right at the previous breakout VWAP. Tomorrow is going to be a huge day. There's some big earnings from some very big names, so we'll see if this thing can rally back and I can just take a smaller loss. But very, very disappointing look from there. And then got stopped out on UI today. This one I did have an alert on. It did trigger. I just sold out. Ended up taking a loss on that one. In at 460. Failed breakout at 434. We'll see if this one can set up again. I loved this one. And it always seems like the ones I really think are I'm really excited about just don't do anything, right? And shake me out. The ones I'm always like, I'm following the rules, right? I'm buying this one. They just tend to go on bonkers. So I guess I should just not think about it and just buy the damn stock. So all in all, it was a very quiet indexes session. It was a very exciting leader session. So that's the kind of market we like. The market where the leaders are being rewarded. Quiet session. Everybody thinks there's not a lot going on. But if you're in the right stocks doing the right things, you're making some money today.
Absolutely. Well, that is it for us today here at VWAP Vision Stock Talk. Thank you so much for listening on Spotify, watching on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, rate us, get us up in those rankings. If you want access to our daily buy and sell signals, as long as those educational videos and some of our arrow reviews, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. For just $20 a month, you can get those daily. Really nice little signals for us. Follow us on socials: Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, X. We like to do our Trader Tip Tuesdays. So if you caught that yesterday, just kind of a fun one talking about volume. Other than that, we just love to interact with you. So please get on there, do some commenting. And if you want to know more about who we are, check out our website, VWAPvision.com. That's VWAPvision.com. And until arrow review here, buddy, happy trading, Jace.
Happy trading, Matt. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the algo kicks out. It's an exciting market, so I just want more opportunities, right? Let's just not that I have a lot of cash left. Everything's already rolling in investment, but I just want to see it to keep going. So I'm excited. We'll see you during arrow review, man.
See you then, buddy.
All right, bye.